just look in the description if you want my credentials as far as being a professional strategist. This is the game where he finally just had enough and accused Jessi and I of ganging up on him or whatnot. And he's 16. So this is for you, Jack. I just want to point out how the decisions you made.
Go.
Sorry. I'm retarded, remember?
I'm double retarded. Okay. My first move, and the first thing is just to point out that I'm not colluding against you. Let's take a look at our playing field, okay? Because you gotta remember, I'm looking at this from a professional strategy standpoint. Your worm right over here, we'll call this worm 1 on the left, is in a bad situation. I'll point out right now. As soon as possible, one of the first things you should have done is move him, no matter what else happens, and you don't do that. My very first move, I believe, was to get this worm up here away from this bomb up here, because I know that Jessi is going to kill him immediately. I had a couple options. One is I could have murdered this worm up here. Most likely, if I did it correctly, could have baseball batted up doing. So no, right off the bat, we weren't colluding. If anything, another one of my options is I had no way to do it, unless I just shot, a bazooka, would have been to use this guy and pop you. Probably would have set that off, maybe injured her a little bit, and would have had 4 of us having a party down here. But I didn't do that. And it doesn't matter what worms, who it is, you, her, whatever is the best possible choice strategically for me to win the overall game, I'm going to do. It's basically like chess. And so eventually I come over here and I choose to send her packing. I wonder what that sounds like.
Okay.
I'll turn the volume up again.
I got a plan.
Yeah, she's getting mad at me because I have to use all my
I'm gonna
time.
come shoot you down.
And she's a little
don't even
tipsy,
know.
probably.
Oh, I guess that's you.
So yeah, I'm going to try to explain this. Explain? Alright. I don't have it on here, but your move was next. And you pulled a shot on Jessi right here with a worm somewhere in the neighborhood, and landed yourself up here next to that. That is a horrific game strategy. I don't even know why it's not on the recording. So I remember the play. You ended up landing like you had nowhere to go or something, which you did. Then better if you landed right here, anywhere, but right next to yourself. That I remember thinking, oh my God, this kid's got a long way to go. Because you got to think ahead. It's not like we're playing like professional chess where you better be 5 moves ahead and controlling what your opponent is doing on top of it. We only need to think 1 to 2 moves ahead here. It's worms reloaded, but nonetheless. So she goes over, grabs that, and makes the obvious move, which is to put one right in between your 2 bungholes right here. Bungholes? What am I, 7? Alright, and she's preparing to get herself to safety. Look at that. Whoop! It's perfect. Perfect strategy. Absolutely blows one of your guys up. My guy over here hadn't even moved or been touched or aimed at, and it's already down to 86. She put you down to 87. That was... And as you can tell, I took a lot of my time. Yeah, this is already an edited virgin. Virgin. I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? Maybe I'll have a seizure one day on camera. Apparently I went after JJ again, and let's find out why. I want to explain to you what I do and why. Landed on her, hoping, and getting somewhat to safety. I didn't like having this land there. Luckily, it won't roll on me. I was hoping I could get rid of it right there. Didn't do it. From the looks of it, my other options, my worm here is safe. Worm here ain't going nowhere really right now. So wherever I was, I went and took care of. Okay, I could have landed something there possibly. You're very lucky. I think we're one of these 2 guys. Whatever, I really, looking back, should have killed this guy. Why, on God's green worm earth, is he still there? Because let's see, when you finally move this guy, we'll find out. Let's see what we do. This is your turn. Okay, I say again, why the hell did you choose Of all your things, don't. He's fine. He was fine enough. And you also got to take into effect the water, but that's not apparently a big deal now. Why did you still not use him? Goodness gracious, Jack. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I want to help the kid. It's kind of hard. All right. So see what you decided to do. No one knows who him is. You ended up going after. I hope now me. Oh boy, that I don't know what the purpose of that was. And now you got it. Okay. Now I gotta go back and rewatch this and edit this. Now I was gonna use another one. At that point, oh goodness. Oh, wow. At that point, you should have not wasted the inventory. Those things you're gonna need them. And as JJ and I found out after you rage quit, whatever happened. Not you. God. Talking to the kid. I said Jack, not Jess or JJ. Or Miss Fox, or Jessi. I'm talking to him. Sheesh. So you use another one when your best bet is to pop me and I don't even just stay there if you want. Or use one of your ropes, come over, pop me, and come back over here. But nonetheless, your error is just compiled. And okay, you're adding a ton of variance to get what could just be, what are those girders, which I don't even know how to use, and you're putting yourself at a risk that this mine is just going to destroy you. So now you're hurting yourself on your own turn. We're going to hurt you enough anyways. So you don't need to keep punching yourself in the face. So this move alone, A, not getting that one guy to safety and then doing something, and B, taking this guy, losing out your jetpack, and then instead of either getting rid of one of her worms completely, trying to get rid of one of mine, and then come over here to try to get this box? Huh? Let's continue. Let's continue. There we go. Boom! Look at that. An instant bomb. See, there's no... Okay. So if 80% of the time that's not going to happen, why put yourself at risk for the 20% that's going to be an instant bomb? And now it immediately goes to her. And if I'm her right now, and that's up to she's going to baseball bat you straight up. Or this, which was actually, okay. Actually, JJ, come here. I want to, in the notes, the post below, I want, and by the way, if somebody disagrees with me about something, please feel free. Just be nice. I'm cool about it. I'll have a fun, I can see, I'm not perfect. Yeah. I got Jessi Fox here. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Already having a beer. Look at that. Why you could have? You tell me that. Good point. That baseball batting him isn't less variance and a more. You just put the thing up.
Okay, but if I would have stayed there, okay, where do I fly? Well, I fly back.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you do.
If I would have stayed there, somebody could have come and just knocked me off, killed me.
But you would have been right here.
But still, you could have had a bomb on my face.
Okay. Well, this works, and I don't know. I'm on a fence here. If I'm right or.
No,
you definitely. Okay.
So I landed there, so I messed. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. It fell.
You didn't lose too much. That was a little iffy. But oh yeah, and what you're not noticing is you just flew right off the map. You went flying. So you were right. It worked. Excuse me. I'm not even drinking.
What I'm trying to say is I should have gone for the guy over here on the right because he's next to.
And not you, but you. Yeah. And okay, to answer that question, because I remember you asking that on Steam. Jack, is that for that very reason, because she felt like you were an instant kill, and still your worm is just hanging out over there, and okay, here's me making an error. My whole goal here, let him be for now. That water's going to come up in about 6 minutes or so, and the best play for me strategically is to get rid of her worm. I'm not coming after you at all, and I guess I don't remember how much flying power I had. I might have only here's why I don't think I killed you. Because, well, for starters, I'm not really worried about you more than I am her now, because she's my bigger threat. And this worm was under 50, and if I'm within shooting distance of you, I'm just going to get rid of your worm most of the time. But my problem was I hit myself like a dumbass. I mean, why the hell did I do that? Dumbass. So I injured myself not getting my second shot and allowing Miss Fox to have one worm with 8 instead of dead. So that's on me. Videos and subscribing. Now what are you doing? I'm assuming this is Jack's turn, and he's... Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. I'm about to get mean. Well, come here and back me up. In fact, I said this out loud when we were playing. Move your fucking worm. It's like named Predator or some shit.
You mean this one?
Yes, that's the worm of the hour right now. He absolutely should have moved it. I see what you were thinking. No. 52, okay, that's it stays put.
Yeah.
And on top of that, doesn't even go down. Sits up here, just and then she throws grandma on me. Yeah, that's a good play. Grandma just walked right back over, and I got double points there. See, the reason why you chose that, I mean, because I see why she did that. I mean, she could have maybe thrown a grandma here, but the extra barrel, that was her best strategical move. And she did you a favor and didn't blow you out of the water. So, if this isn't colluding, it was actually the opposite of what was going on. We were more worried about each other because we were a bigger threat. You're being a danger to yourself, so just let you be. Like, I'm coming after you when I get rid of her type of thing. What did I do? What the did I do?
You went after him because
I went to get the things, and then I came after him because your worm's good as dead. I want to also point this out. If there was one more, okay, I ended up taking all those away from her and coming back because now, even if a couple health kits do fall, she'll be within killing distance still. If she had been anywhere around 25 or higher, I'm killing her on this play and getting, or if she could, yeah, I would have gotten rid of her. I would have gone over there and shot her into the ocean with Machadi. And not worried about you. But because she's not a threat in the immediate future, my play is, who cares about that, is dying. Anyways, and to get rid of you because you were under 50. So no, this was not, in fact, this is the first time I can remember even hitting you. And there you go, I believe. Boom, bada boom. There. All right, now you get back to your worm. And you fly out and wait, and you waste, and then you fall and die. Okay, that move, Jack, was also absolutely the worst possible strategy you could have done. Tough love, buddy. Alright, hold on. You're going to hate me after this. Alright, you... Huh?
You know who's mad? We can't get on the internet.
Don't tell me. Which one?
You know who?
Oh, yeah, she's not going to be too happy, is she? We share internet. Alright, so you finally move the dude. Don't drop 60 to 65 health. What am I trying to say? Don't drop the dynamite that's going to usually take off 60-ish, maybe more if there's things around it, and is good for over 50 on somebody like with an 8-ball, okay? And if you're going to want to kill her and get rid of her, fine. Land to safety should probably be pointing with my finger here, and then put one in the back of her head, and then walk up here and put one in the back of my head, get me lower, and then stay the fuck put.
Yeah.
So okay, for starters, God, you got out of the way. Although you had no choice to get out of the way. That was your last worm left. The fact that was his last worm is amazing, and it wasn't by design. Okay, so you move him, and then from here, it is absolutely horrible decision making. You need to save that. And even though you might not win this game, just make every possible good decision that you can. Horrible. What I just said, you should have done that. And then
Did it look like I was ever ganging up on him?
Not at all.
No.
And then you just fell. Yeah, okay. And I fast forward apparently, and what happens? And he's still alive. And who are you gonna pick? I've had this ABBA and our bumper music combined in my head ever since we went out.
That's horrible.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. Apparently, Jessi's gonna go throw a Christian down my throat. Look at you.
I totally messed up.
God, you hit the wrong button and
I
then
was drunk too.
Huh? Is this when? Oh, what happened? Oh, let's go back. This is funny. Well, never mind. It's on the other tape if you want to see. The game is now glitched because when Jack fell, he fell into the water and back out. And there's something in the code that doesn't recognize that. And so the game was over, and I decided I win. And then Jessi went back and forth that she could come back and beat you. She's been in situations like this and has come back and won. Because she's more than a good-looking everything. All right, she's actually I don't know how to describe you. She's fairly smart. The girl's ran a company and been a decision maker for a decade. So, anywho, there is some. I'm just gonna pose this as like a professional strategy way to look at it. I tried to get every single move I could. Jack, don't hate me. Tough love. I'm sorry if I come off like an asshole. I love the guy to death. I want him to get better, and so yeah, tough love. But Would you like to say anything in closing, JJ?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, this has been the Adventures of me, Free,
Jessi!
and Jessi as well.